Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our program Bsco Talk show. Today we have a guest from Holland. He is a rowing coach and his name is Julian. So we have to interview with him about about his job. So I want to ask something about his job. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Julian.
Very nice to meet you.
How are you today?
I'm very well.
Okay. So what do you do?
I am a rowing coach.
Okay.
So I teach in a classroom,
Okay.
but I also coach rowing on rivers and on lakes.
Okay. So what is a rowing coach?
So a rowing coach is somebody who helps about 8 people in a
Okay.
boat
Yes.
to move all at the same time and to race against other boats with 8 people in them as well
Okay.
down a course that's 2,000 meters long.
Yes. Okay. And how did you become to a rowing coach?
When I was younger, just after I left school, I wanted to give something back to my school.
Yes.
And when I was at school, I was a rower, so I was actually rowing.
Okay.
And then I became interested in coaching, and I really loved the way in which you can coach young people to do something together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so how do you become to the successful rowing coach?
A successful rowing coach,
Okay.
like everything, you need lots of training as a coach or as a teacher, lots of practice. You need to be patient, and I wasn't successful until years and years and years later. So it took lots of practice and lots of training.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's already popular in the Holland.
It's very popular around the world,
Okay.
but it is a sport that you need quite a bit of money for because the boats are quite expensive.
Yeah.
And the oars are expensive, and yeah, it is an expensive sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a rowing. Oh, sorry. Where do rowing industry in the river on the lake?
On both, so you can row in rivers and on lakes. You can't row in the sea because it is so rough.
Yes.
So with the waves, it's so rough, and the boat only sits this far out of the water.
Yes.
So if you can imagine a wave going into the boat, and that's not good. That's not good.
Okay. How many people in the rowing coach?
How many rowing coaches?
Yes. How many people?
Where I work,
Yes.
there are about 50 to 60 rowing coaches. Yeah.
Really?
But around the world, there would be a few thousand rowing coaches.
Yes.
Yeah. So not that many.
Okay. Why did you want to be a rowing coach?
I really enjoy watching people,
Yes.
become better at rowing,
Yes.
and I really enjoy the movement of the boat as well. It's a very beautiful sport.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like watching somebody ride a bike well. It's something nice to watch as they go past you, and it's the same with rowing.
Yes. So, do you favorite your rowing coach?
Who's my favourite rowing coach? In Canada, near America, or above America, there's a coach called Michael Spracklin, and he is a famous Canadian rowing coach, and he's very, very strict,
Okay.
and he is old. He's about 80.
Yes.
But he's very calm, but his athletes really listen to him, and he's very impressive to see in action.
Ladies and gentlemen, so our program is on time. So we finish this our program Bsco Talk. So I am Bsco and Mr. Julian. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.